How to cure diabetes permanently. Step 1. Get up at 5 a.m. Walk for 5 minutes. Go back to bed and sleep. Get up at 6 a.m. Walk 5 minutes and go back to bed and sleep. Get up at 7 a.m. and walk for 5 minutes and go back to bed and sleep. Repeat these till it is time for you to get up and go to work. Walk for 5 minutes every time you get up to urinate. Walk for 5 minutes in the same way before you go to bed at night to sleep. Doing the above 5 to 6 times a day will cure diabetes, blood pressure and most of the other diseases which are part of metabolic syndrome. Step 2, Hydration, Dehydration Cycles. Day 1, drink 200 milliliters water every hour from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Avoid all other liquids/fluids like tea, juice, milk, soda etc. Day 2, drink 100 milliliters water 1 hour before each meal. Repeat day 1 and day 2 after every 30 days. Step 3. Eat 1/2 small spoon of sugar every 2 hours. Step 4. Check your blood sugar after 30 days. Based on blood sugar reading, if blood sugar reading is less than 200 random, plan to taper off the medicines over 2 to 3 months. Details of the logic for above steps. Diabetes is caused due to very low sugar intake or very high sugar intake. In both the cases the body loses its ability to digest sugar. And in both the causes the resting metabolic rate of the body falls severely. My personal story: obesity is caused due to metabolic issues. I started step no 1 on 1st of April 2016. By step 7, 2016 I lost 7 kilograms weight and I am very energetic now. My daughter started step number 1 from July 2016 and lost 4.5 kilograms. She was doing yoga, jogging, crunches, sit-ups etc. earlier but nothing helped in losing weight. But this helped in 7 days. The results were visible. My brother started step number 1 10 days back and has lost 3 kilograms. His BP and blood sugar are dropping. He has high BP and blood sugar. My brother's son started this 7 days back and is feeling very light but has not weighed in so far. My mother is 82-year-old. She is diabetic for last 40 years or more. She is on insulin and medicines for more than 30 years now. For last 5 years or so, she need hospitalization 3 to 4 times in a year due to high potassium and resultant complexities. After every hospitalization she used to come back with blood sugar under reasonable limits. Within 30 days or so, her blood sugar levels will start increasing. With the rising blood sugar level, she used to get severe toothache. To manage her toothache she used to take painkillers. After few days of use of painkillers her blood sugar will become very high. Almost 450 to 550. In one such emergency we called a doctor at house. Immediately on arrival he gave her a glass of sugar and water. I was shocked. We kept telling him that her blood sugar level is 450 and why should she be given sugar. He said that is the best thing that can be done at that time. No explanation. During her last hospitalization I came to know that after admission in ICU she used to be given glucose for first 12 hours and lot of other medicines which had horrible side effects. During these first 12 hours her blood sugar used to go beyond 550 to 600. During her last hospitalization she developed gangrene. I had read 3 years back somewhere on internet that gangrene can be cured only by giving sugar. So this time after coming from hospital I suggested her to start taking small doses of sugar, 1/2 small spoon of sugar every 2 hours. Within 3 months her gangrene healed. Within 15 days her blood sugar came under control. She did not get toothache in last 1 year. Since last 1 year there is no hospitalization. After 3 months of starting sugar intake she stopped taking insulin. Her current level of insulin at that time was 24 units morning evening and 12 unit with lunch, total around 55 units in 24 hours. After 6 months she started taking medicines on and off. In all 3 strategies have been put in use over a period of time. This was based on her increase in confidence levels. Sugar consumption, 1/2 small spoon every 2 hours. Once in a week for 1 day. Stop sugar consumption. With sugar consumption I asked her to follow hydration, dehydration cycles. Check my blog for hydration, dehydration cycles. Walk 50 meters or so every 30 minutes. Besides these walks she was advised to take as much rest as she needed. Within 3 to 4 days of starting walking her terrible leg pains stopped completely. Now I will deal with some of other issues which are raised by people with professional medical degrees. People with diabetes need to drink more water since they urinate often. Frequent urination is an indication of overhydration. You do not need any professional qualification to figure out this. I have helped a number of people with frequent urination and high thirst levels by hydration, dehydration cycles. Within 2 days of starting hydration, dehydration cycle the thirst disappears. The funniest part is that after reducing the water intake from 5 liters a day to 1.5 liters a day the frequent urination and thirst are manageable. So take charge of things. The situation is too bad out there in medicine sector. People with diabetes feel thirsty often. The thirst has nothing to do with hydration level of the individual. Thirst is an indication of excessive loss of minerals or extreme imbalance of the minerals in the body. Hydration, dehydration cycles take care of such imbalance of the minerals. I have helped a number of people with high thirst levels by hydration, dehydration cycles. Within 2 days of starting hydration, dehydration cycle the thirst disappears. I asked a question at Quora. The first lifestyle change a person is asked to bring in himself is, walk a lot or exercise as much as one can do. Walking or exercising is dehydration. So why dehydration is not a first line of treatment of diabetes? He replied that walking or exercising is not dehydration. Further he said that while walking a person is suggested to keep high levels of hydration. The people are desperate to mislead and misinform. If exercise does not lead to dehydration, then why he is suggested to hydrate himself? Maybe simple things are too difficult to understand. I give up on this. The first step to cure every disease is, detoxify your blood. Every product sold on this earth with detoxification theme is a fraud. The only thing that can detoxify blood is kidney. How can you use your kidney to detoxify the blood? Read the following dash.